from other academic writers, our sources. Thus, our text is partially based on their text. We produced text-based writing. Let's take a closer look at how we incorporate others' texts in our writing. The key terms that are important to this lesson are summary, paraphrase, direct quote, in-text citation, signal phrase, bibliographic entry, and references. You're probably familiar with the term summary. When we write a summary, we're trying to capture the overall gist of a book, or a chapter or article. The idea behind a summary is to take a longer piece of information and boil it down to the parts that are most important to us. So when I read a book or an article and then summarize it for my audience, I'm focusing on the points that are salient or most relevant to my purpose. When I write a summary, I use my own word perception of plagiarizing. In academic work, this acknowledgement has two parts, an in-text citation and a corresponding bibliographic entry. In this lesson, we're going to focus on the first of these two, the in-text citation. There are many elegant and stylistic ways to integrate information from your sources into your writing, but for right now, let's talk about the technical requirements of an in-text citation, the minimum requirements needed to ethically acknowledge the source and avoid plagiarism. First, what do we mean by in-text? This means anything in the body of your writing. In APA, the minimum required information within the body of your essay is the author's name and the date of publication. Whenever you quote, whether you're summarizing, paraphrasing, or using a direct word-for-word quote from the source, you need to include the author's name and the date of publication. Previously, many of you were taught to do this by adding the author's name and the date of in a parentheses at the end of the sentence. This is called a parenthetical citation. Some of you may have been taught to cite by including a little number at the end of the sentence, and then including the citation at the bottom of the page or the end of the essay. These are called footnotes when they're at the bottom of the page, and endnotes when they're at the end of the essay. There's nothing wrong with a parenthetical citation,